Hi guys, good morning again. Today we are going to discuss the chapter 5. Chapter 5 deal with strategy. 5 and 6 is actually related with each other. 5, we are going to look into what is uh, corporate strategies. And then 6 is about business and operational strategy. Now, the first thing that we need to know is actually what is a strategy. What do you mean by strategy? Now, we can actually define a strategy as an action plan or a plan of action designed to achieve our specific goal, our specific vision and mission. So, by definition, strategy is a plan of action for us to achieve our vision and mission. So that is what strategy is all about. Yeah. But then again, the question is, why do we learn strategy? Why companies need to have business strategy, corporate strategy? Why we as individuals require strategy? Yeah. Now, we start off with understanding strategic direction. So maybe you can recap or maybe you can remind yourself what is strategic direction. Strategic direction is what you aspire to be. What is your vision for the future? And then translating those vision, you would draft what we call a mission. A mission statement is something that relates to how do you translate your vision into intention. How do you translate vision into what you need to do, what you need to achieve? So, by definition, vision is what you aspire to be, mission is what you need to do in order for you to achieve what you aspire to be. Yeah. Then, after that, we move on to what we call environmental analysis. Yeah, just to refresh, we actually learned about two type of environmental analysis. The first one is the external wide analysis. We look into the pastel, politics, economy, social, technology, environment, legislation. Yeah, because we believe that in order for you to be able to be realistic in determining your strategy, you need to understand what is happening outside. You need to know what is happening outside. So you use pastel to understand the wider perspective of the environment. Secondly, we move on to Porter 5 forces analysis. Now, Porter 5 forces analysis look into the industry. There are three perspectives that we look into the industry. The three perspectives are who is your existing competitors. Then we look into who might probably enter as a new competitor, potential new entrants. Then we look into the power and influence of supplier, the power and influence of customer, and lastly, are there any threats of substitution to your product and your services? But before doing that, we need to understand that there are also what we call barriers to entry and barriers to exit. What is barriers to entry and barriers to exit? Barriers to entry means is your businesses that you are running something that easy for a competitor to come in, or is it difficult to go out? Airline industry, high barriers for entry, high barriers for exit. Because the cost is expensive, they need licenses. Then moving on, we went into the internal analysis. Internal analysis look into what's happening inside the organization. What's happening inside the organization. We look into the management capabilities. We look into the marketing product capabilities. We look into the financial capabilities. Lastly but not least, we look into the operational capabilities. So once we know where we're going, once we know what's happening outside, what's happening inside the organization, now is for us to understand what type of strategies do we have. And we would start first with corporate strategy. We start off with corporate strategy. You can see the slides. The slide says that corporate strategy start off with what we call the grand strategy. You need to understand the 4 basic idea of the grand strategy. And what are those grand strategy? The first one is growth strategies. Growth strategies. I will actually deal with that one by one later on. Then we have the stable growth strategies. Growth, stable growth, and then we have turnaround strategy. Turnaround strategies. And last is the combination of either 2 or combination of either 3. So to summarize, strategy is something that we use to plan for us to achieve what we aspire to be. And by definition, why we need to have strategy? Because it will ensure that our business will build, maintain, and continually strengthen a specific identity. Remember, what we are as a business is actually how do we maintain our competitive advantage. We need to be looked at as what? What is our organization like? What is the management like? What is our product and services like? So strategy is about portraying or showing your identity. So with that, I will actually stop this mini lecture, and we will actually discuss on what is growth strategy is all about. Later on.